Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So, today we are going to learn another problem of lead code. Okay, so we are going to solve the problem one by one. Okay, so here you can understand the problem. So, the problem is okay, the maximum number of vowel in a substring of given length. Okay, so the problem number is 1456. Okay, so we are going to solve this problem from LeetCode. Okay, so here I'm going to share my screen. Before I'm going to share my screen, please do share, like, and comments. Okay, I'm going to do solve lots of question of LeetCode. Okay, I'm doing very hard work to create these videos, so please do like, share, and subscribe, please. Now I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so here I'm going to search LeetCode problem number 1457. Okay, so here we can check. Oh, actually this is not the problem. 1456, not 7. Okay, so this is the problem, maximum number of vowel in substring of given length. Okay, so we are going to solve this problem. Okay, so here maximum number of the vowel in a substring of a given length. Okay, like if you have like like this. Okay, so this is the substring and k equals to 3. K means window size. Okay, and here we need to find out the maximum length of a vowel in a substring. Okay, so we will find out, like here this is also s and k equals to 2. Okay, and we got output to any substring of length of 2 contain 2 vowels. Okay, so here this is the another example, s equals to lead code and k equals to 3. Okay, so output 2 because l e and eet and ode contain 2 vowels. Okay, so here so you can also check by using dry run. Okay, so this is the statement: given an s string and integer k, return the maximum number of vowel letters in any substring of s with the length of k. Vowel letter in English are a, e, I, o, u. Okay, so here I'm going to explain you what what we are going to do. So here we are going to find out maximum vowel from a substring. Okay, it's mean like they give you uh, s equals to this string. Okay, and k equals to 3. Now vowel equals to, these are the our vowels. Okay, a, e, I, o, u in English. Okay, so here k equals to 3, that's why we need to take from 0 to k. Okay, at initially we take it from 0 to k. So here you can see 0 to 3. Okay, so from 0, at 0 we have a, and at 1 we have b, and at index 2 we have c. Okay, so this is our first window from 0 to 3. Okay, now count 1. Okay, here I'm going to count. So count a vowel. Okay, in this window, so we have only one vowel, that is a, this one. Okay, so count equals to 1, and vowel in abc, this is a. We have only vowels in a abc, that is 1. Sorry, that is a, and its count is 1. Okay, so maximum count in we have 1. Now we are going to take another step. Okay, so I'm going to show you this tables. Okay, so these are the iteration 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, here I'm going to take change the I value. So we already took 3 a b c. We already took 3 elements. So now a b c, now I want to increase our I value. So here we took I from 0 1 2. Okay, till index 2 we already take here, we already took here. Okay, so sk equals to uh, s s0 to k equals to abc. Okay, this is our first window, and here I equals to 3. Okay, so I equals to 3, at I equals to 3 I have I. Okay, and now I need to remove a, this a, this first element. Okay, from left side. Okay, so as I minus k means I value is what, 3. I value is 3 and k is also 3. So 3 minus 3 equals to 0. So we are going to delete this number as of 0. At index 0, we need to remove it. Okay. So we are going to remove this. Okay. So this, I mean, this case for fixed size window, because they are already given k equals to 3. Okay. Okay, so here I'm going to remove this element. Okay, A from previous. Okay, so now our previous window is ABC. Now our new window become BCI. Okay, here you can see BCI. Okay, VCI. So this is our new window, and here like if I'm going to remove A, then count decrease by 1, because we are going to remove A, and we are going to add I. Okay, VCI, that is also vowel. So if you are going to add vowel, then you need to increase it by 1. Okay, so our new count is 1. Inside we have vowel 1. So that is I, and new count is 1, and maximum count is also 1. Okay, now after this I need to increase our I value. Okay, that is 4. So here I'm going to calculate 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. At 4, at index 4, I also have 1 I. Okay, so here I have I. Okay, now 4. I value is 4 and k value is 3. So I'm going to minus 4 minus 3. So I got 1. So I need to remove and leave, shrink the window, whatever. So I need to remove element 4 minus 3, that is 1. So I'm going to remove this element, one element. Okay, so here I got my previous window is BCI, this one. Okay, now after removing this, I got CI. Okay, CI, and after this, I need to add this I. C double I. Okay, so here I am going to add one I. So its count is increased by 1. Okay, because I is vowel. And now I removed B, but this is not a vowel. Okay, this is not a vowel. We can check here, B is vowel, no. So that's why we will keep it same. Okay, so we can't like if you have vowel, okay, in this window, then you need to remove it from here. Okay, but we don't remove any vowel, we remove just beach constant. Okay, so that's why we don't do anything, I mean we can't do anything. Okay, so here just just add 1 4, because we are going to add I. Okay, I is vowel. Like if you want to add constant, then constant, then sorry, not constant. If you want to add consonant, then you don't increase the count number. Okay, or if you want to remove consonant, then you also don't need to I mean decrease the count. Okay, like if you want to add vowels, then you need to add 1. Okay, add, increase the count. Okay, or if you want to remove consonant from count, then you don't need to do anything or remove the count or decrease the count. Okay, so like if you add vowel or remove the vowel, then you can increase or decrease it by 1. Okay, so here count increased by 2. Okay, now our I equals to 5. So at 5 index we also have I. Okay, again we have I. So here now I'm going to subtract 5 minus 3, because I 5 and k equals to 3. We got 2. So here A 0 1 2. So we need to remove C. Okay, C is also what? Consonant. So we don't need to decrease our count by minus by 1. Okay, so here our new window becomes C II. Sorry, this is our previous window CII, and our new window become, after removing C, triple I. Okay, these are the triple I's. Okay, now I is we are going to add I here. Okay, but I is we are going to check here, that is I is in vowel. Okay, that's why we increase the count of I. We are going to increase count by plus 1 for I, and here our new count become 3. Okay, now we are going to increase our I value, that is 6, and at index 6 we have D. You can check, this is the D. Okay, now I'm going to add D. So here, here in previous window, this is our previous window, I need to remove I. Okay, so here 6 minus 3, we have 3 at index 0, 1, 2, 3. We have I, so I need to remove this I, and I'm going to add D. Okay, so here I remove I, so I is present in a vowel. Okay, so I is vowel, so that's why, because we are going to remove I, so that's why I need to decrease, I need to decrease my count by -1. Okay, 4I, and we are going to add D. We are going to add D, this one, but we are going to check here that D is present in vowel. No, this is not present in vowel. That's why we can't increase it by 1. Okay, so we can keep it as same. Okay, we just remove -1. Okay, we just decrease by -1 for I. Okay, so now count will decrease by 1. So previously it has 3 count, now it will become 2, and we are going to check these numbers. Okay, we have till now maximum count is 3. Okay, now I'm going to move another step, that is I equals to 7. Okay, I have I equals to 7 here, and at index 7 we have E, this element. Okay, and now we are going to calculate this 7 minus 3. So here 7 minus 3 we have what? So here 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to remove I. Okay, I. So here we are going to remove I, and this is our previous window, IID. Okay, so here I'm going to remove this first I, so I left ID and add E. So we are going to add these things. Okay, so here E, and now we are going to check in vowel that E, adding element, is E present in vowel? Yes. Now we can increase our count by 1 for E, and and we are going to remove I, so I was also present in vowel. Okay, that is also vowel, then that's why I need to decrease it by 1 for I. Okay, so our count will become still 2, because we are going to add 1 and decrease by also 1. Okay, add 1 and remove 1, so it's still same, and maximum count is still 3. Now increase the value of I, that is 8. Okay, at index 8 we have F, this element. Okay, and we are going to remove I from this previous window, IDE. Okay, this is our previous window, and here I have I. So now I'm going to add F. Okay, so remove I, so removing I, and I got DE, and after DE I need to add F here. Okay, so here F is consonant. Okay, so that's why we don't need to increase it, because F doesn't def F don't I mean F is not in vowels. Okay, F is consonant. Okay, so that's why we don't need to increase it by 1, and we are going to remove I, that is vowel. Okay, and it present in vowels. Okay, so that's why I need to decrease it by 1 for I, and here count is also decreased by 1, and maximum count is equals to 3. Okay, so here you can see in window ABC we have one vowel, that is count, that its count is 1. Okay, in VCI we have I, that is vowel, and count is 1. Okay, in CII we have two vowels and count is 2. Okay, and triple I, this one, we have 3 vowels and maximum count is equals to 3. In IID, okay, we have 2 vowels and length is, maximum count is equals to 2. Sorry, count equals to 2, maximum count is 3. Okay, and IDE, you can see here I and E both have 2 counts. Okay, these two are vowels here. Okay, in DEF we have E is vowel and count of it 1. Okay, so substring with maximum vowel is triple I. Okay, so this is the answer. Triple I is the maximum count. Substring with the maximum vowel, that is triple I. Okay, this one. Now I am going to write code for it. Okay, I need to define one class equals to solution. Okay, so here I'm going to define one function, define maximum vowel. This is our function name. Okay, here I'm going to pass self s colon string str. Okay, and k for window, that is it, that should be an integer, and string should be s should be in string. Okay, s means this string, and k means this window size. Okay, and output should be in integer, so that's why I need to write here, I need to write integer here. And after this I am going to write variable name vowels. Okay, so here set I have used set that b can get only unique element. Okay, so here I'm giving vowels name, that is what, a, e, I, o, u. Okay, after this I need to count equals to sum. I'm going to count sum. Okay, 1 for c, 1 for c in sk, if c in vowel. Okay, here count equals to sum 1 for c in sk. Okay, I think it is capital and this is small. Okay, so here sum, I'm going to count sum 1 for c in sk if c in vowels. Okay, so c is like any character, okay, that is present in this range of 0 to k and in string. Okay, so here this is the things. Okay, okay, so here we have s 0 to k, I mean from 0 to k. Okay, so like we are going to count this abc. Okay, so like if you have c equals to a, here you can see like sk means here s value from 0 to 3, because we have k equals to 3. Okay, so we have sk from 0 to 3. Now sk, this is our sk abc from 0 to 3. At index 0 we have a, and index 1 we have b, and index 2 we have c. Okay, so we need to take these things. So here 1 for c, like if we have c equals, now we can take c equals to a. Okay, now we are going to take a 1 for c if c in now we are going to check the c is present in and vowel. So yes, we can check here c equals to a is in the vowel, like if c in vowel. Okay, so we have c equals to a, so we are going to check c in a vowel, like a in a vowel, yes, this is in a vowel. Okay, so its count is 1. Okay, so that's why this will give you 1 for c in sk if c in vowel. Okay, I hope you got it. Here I also explained previously this one. Okay, so here abc first window and count is 1 for vowel abca. Okay, so count is 1. Okay, for a that is present in vowel. Okay, so I already explained this thing to you. Now um, I am writing another variable name maximum count. Okay, that is equals to count. this count. Okay, so initially we have one, this one vowel. So here I'm going to use a loop. So I'm going to apply for I in range from k to length of s. For I in range k and length of s, if s of I. Okay, so here you can see range. We already took three element. Okay, A, B, C here. So here we have range from, because k equals to 3. Okay, we have k equals to 3 and length of s. We need to calculate its length of s. Okay, so where is s? Okay, this is the s. To 2, to 4, to 6, 8, 9. Okay, so we have 9. Length of s is equals to 9. Okay, so we are going to use, we are going to iterate from 3 to 9. Okay, from 3 to 9. Okay, so 9 should be exclusive, whatever. So here range, we are going from 3 to 9. Okay, I'm going to use if condition. Okay, if si in vowel. Okay, so here si, this is the si. We are going to check it in vowel. Okay, here if it is present. Okay, so like if it is present in vowel, then we increase the count increase by 1. Okay, so here we already increased count by 1. Okay, now I'm writing code for removing the element. Okay, if s I minus k in vowels, then I need to decrease the count. Okay, count decrease by 1. Okay, so here you can see s I minus k. I'm going to remove first element. Okay, I'm going to add this element and removing this element. Okay, so I'm going to check, is this present in vowel? Here, yes, it is in vowel. Now after it is present in vowel, so I need to decrease count by 1 for a here. You can see here. Okay, and after this our maximum count. So our maximum count equals to maximum max count comma count. Okay, so here our maximum count, this one. Okay, from maximum count and count. So from comparing, we are going to compare these things, maximum count and count. Like what is the maximum, then we return it. Okay, so here I'm going to return maximum count. Okay, so guys, I have finished. Okay, here I'm going to explain it again. Okay, so this is the class, this is the function. Okay, here we are going to take these arguments self for class, instance of class. Okay, and here you can see this is for string is this, what is the string, s equals to these things. Okay, and k equals to window size. Okay, it should be an integer and output should be an integer. Okay, and string should be in string, s should be in string. Okay, now we are going to set vowels. Okay, that we got only unique vowels, not duplicates. Okay, now we are going to count the sum for first three element. Okay, that is 1. Okay, and maximum count equals to count. Okay, so here I'm going to use a for loop. Okay, like if we are going to add element, Okay, and we are going to check that this element present in vowels. Okay, yes, if it is present in vowel, then we are going to increase its size by one. Okay, count increase by one. Okay, now we are going to remove element from left side. Okay, first element, or you can remove the element one by one. Okay, if you want to, like, if we are going to shrink the window, then we need to check. Here you can see this element. Is this present in a vowel? Oh yes, it's present in vowel. Okay, so then we can decrease its size by one. Okay, if you have consonant, then you don't need to do anything. Okay, you can keep same as it is. Okay, so you don't need to increase or decrease element if you have consonant. Okay, not if not not if you don't have any vowel, then you don't need to do anything. Okay, so maximum count equals to max, and we get from maximum count and count and return maximum count. Okay, so this is the solution. I think, I hope you got it. Now I'm testing this code. So here I'm going to use these things. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste it here. Okay, s equals to this is string, and k equals to window size. This is the object for class. Our class is solution. Okay, and this is a for result. Actually, I am going to copy whole things, not one by one. I'm going to remove it from here. Okay, what happening? Okay, so here you can see this is the man, if underscore name and equals to man. Okay, here we are going to test by using like here this is for string, this is window, and this is the object for class solution. This is our class. Okay, and this is the function solution dot max vowel. Okay, here I'm going to pass string, this one as equals to string of element, and here this is a k window size, and this is the result. I'm going to print this result. Now I'm going to run this. Okay, I got error. Oh, solution object has no attribute maximum vowels. I think. Hmm, why do I get error? Okay, I need to check. Okay, here 1 minute. I'm going to check why I got error. So guys, if you like my video, please like, comments. I am also learning. I'm not like I'm not expert. I'm learning DSA first time. Okay. Okay, I did spelling mistake. Okay, so that's why I got error in my code. So here I'm going to share my screen again. Oh, where do I? It took 30 minutes to explain this problem. Okay, so so our classes start with from small s. This is small s. Now I will do it capital. Okay, so here our result is equals to 3. Okay, so we have substring with maximum vowel is triple I, that is maximum count is 3. I hope you got it. Okay, if you like my video, please do share, subscribe. comments. Bye bye. Take care.